Right. Hello. So let's talk Black Friday. Sorry, first off, I am Danielle Delp, Scentsy Director. And hello, ladies. Thank you for joining me. This is my team. If you're watching this afterwards, I hope you get something from this. I really wanted to, nobody's really had an official Black Friday training. And there's so many different options or ways to take this that I wanted to list some of the ones that have worked well for me over the years. I do have a document I'm going to be sharing along with this that has notes on everything that I'm sharing too. I am having a question and answer session with the team afterwards. So if certain questions come up, I will add them to the document that I'm going to post along with this. So some of these have, I'm going to show flyers that I've used in the past, things like that. That will also be attached in the same document. So one link to get a document, and I'm old school, so it'll be a Word document. But everything that I talk about here will be included in that. So Black Friday. First off, let's cover compliance so it's out of the way. You guys know me, compliance police. So compliance, basically, rules there. If you are offering anything other than retail price, it has to be shared one-on-one, meaning one set of eyes, one customer at a time, can be email, text, however you choose, but only one at a time. So keep that in mind. So all of this, if we talk about sharing or posting or whatever, if it's anything less than retail or any sort of % off or anything even mentioning free shipping, you have to do it one-on-one. So good job. Compliance is done. You know the rules. You guys read the standards just like I do. So it's out there. Let's start with the basics. I want to start with things that if you were to join last week and you don't have any inventory and you don't really know the ins and outs of how to order or how to combine down and bundle, so to speak, this is where you're going to start. So pay attention to the beginning if you're newer, and as we get into the more complicated processes, you can totally tune out or turn it off, whatever works for you. But I want to start with the basics so that we get every end of the spectrum in. So we're going to start with bar specials. This has been my most successful bar special. You can share things. The specific bundle I used was 10 bars for $42. Again, that's not retail price, so you can't share that publicly, but you can share cute images. You can get 10 bars, stack them, 10 bars, put them in a basket, 10 bars, put them in a stocking. I don't care what you use, but grab 10 bars and take a picture. And you can totally post things like 10 bars for what? How much did you pay for 10 bars? Things like that that insinuate it's a sale. Or you can say, who wants to buy 10 bars, or do you need more than 6? How about 10? I've got a great deal for you. But you can't list the price online, okay? So use all the creative wording that you can possibly think of, but don't list the actual price online because, again, that's out of compliance. So 10 for 42 is what I have had very high success with in the past. If you see you're generating a lot of interest, or if you post maybe a teaser post about who wants to see a Black Friday deal, what do you want? Do you want bars? Do you want body? Do you want warmers? What do you guys want? To kind of a feeler post. That's a great way to start this off. You can do something like that on Wednesday, so you're not jumping into their holiday time. You could even do it like tonight or tomorrow too. It's Monday before Thanksgiving right now when I'm doing the training. So if I mention days, that's where we're at. So get like a teaser post out there, put a feeler post out, see what they think, see what they want. Your people might only want bars. I have had years where I have sold hundreds of bars on Black Friday and only one warmer. I have had Black Friday sales where I sell tons of warmers and only like 20, 30 bars. So you never really know what you're going to get. So back to bar specials. If you have found that you are getting more interest for bars, say for this 10 for 42, and I have the breakdown listed in the document as well, how to enter it, what to use, what you actually pay versus what you're bringing in. All the details are in the document. So 10 for 42 is like your basic. You can go cheaper if you get more. Obviously, you're going to get more host credit. You're going to get additional half price items. So you can bundle it and make it better. But for those of you that are just starting, you order exactly what they order. So you don't have to have stock for this. You don't have to have a super magical brain. I have the formula for you. It's in the cool document. It tells you how to enter everything. You just have to enter all your different scents. So had that set up on how to enter. So a bar special is pretty much the basic thing. Everybody needs refills on bars. Usually they've kind of refilled by now, or they've gotten Christmas stuff by now, or they're about to. So this is a great time for a sale too. Again, the Black Friday thing, you want to put your name on their radar. So everybody is getting bombarded with Kohl's, Target, Walmart, whatever. You want to get your name inserted with all of those and remind them, hey, I'm here too. You might be spending whatever at whatever big box store, but I'm still here too, and this is what I'm offering. So keep reminding them you've got sales, get your name out there, messaging. I know we've all had 15 dozen emails from Kohl's, and they're not driving you nuts. So emails from you won't drive your people nuts, I promise. So bar specials, covered that. Percent off. This is where we get a little more complicated. You newbies, it's easier for you to just do a flat percent off throughout the day, so you don't have to break down and do as much math with totaling. Plus, typically, we'll backtrack a little bit. Let me tell you if you're doing a percent off, the sale rules. So this is what I make for every one of my percent off sales. So individual items only, no bundle and saves, no combine and saves, no licensed items, meaning that cool monsters that just launched, not included. No charitable cause items. This isn't necessarily a thing for us right now, but sometimes other times there's a huge, massive, like last year we had Tinkerbell. These can be huge selling items, not included. Make sure you stress to them, this is my gift to you as your consultant. This is not a Scentsy sponsored sale. So if you go to order online and expect this same discount, it's not going to be offered because this is my gift to you, not Scentsy sponsored. So when you place your order, it has to be through me, your consultant, not online. So after you've given your waiver, so to speak, you can choose different rules too. If you want to limit certain things, you have free reign with that. If you have, some of you might have inventory at this point, you can introduce inventory on this as well, like a certain percent off certain warmers if you really want to move them. You can do that too, but for right now, this is really geared towards the newbies that are getting used to bundling and want to offer something but not offer anything out of pocket or have to spend your money to do. So the all-day percent off thing works pretty well. For an example, and how to do this. So say somebody calls and they want 6 bars. You're going to charge them, remember, individual items only, $6 a piece. They're going to pay you, their retail base amount is going to be $36, and then you take your discount off of that. So here's a cool thing to think about. When you get 6 bars as an order, just bundling those, like, so say, you know, they come to you, they get their 15% off sale. Woohoo, let's call in, let's get this order. Yeah, Shannon, I'm using you because I'm looking at you on the screen. I want 6 bars of Christmas Cottage because I love that one. I can't live without it. Guess what? You as the consultant, you can bundle those into a 6-pack. And a 6-pack alone, bundling those bars into a 6-pack saves 16%. So if you're offering a 15% off, it looks fabulous on paper. Woohoo, 15% off, I want my sale. Guess what? They're still paying almost $30 for those 6 bars, but they think they got the discount, right? So most of these discounts that we offer, we can bundle and save the same amount of money or make the totals exactly what the 15% off comes out as just by bundling stuff. This gets more, you get more discounts if you start doing like warmers and bar combos too, especially if you've got some other outside orders that you've already placed to your, I call it your catch-all party. If you've got your own consultant hosted party that you want to add orders to, typically you've got some orders already in there, but you can use host credits, you can use half-offs. If you've got a party sitting and waiting, you can even do percent off. You can do 50% off a warmer for the first 3 people that call me. If you've got a $500 party order sitting there, guess what? It's no money out of your pocket. There's your 1, 2, and 3 half-price items. You're done. You didn't pay any money. So use what you've already got to. If you don't have any parties set up, that's okay. That's why you order or offer something like 10 or 15, maybe 20 if you're feeling kind of crazy. But typically bundling can overcompensate just for that. You guys are laughing at me. Just for that amount, like smaller amounts. So what sounds like, oh my gosh, I can't offer 15%. I can't offer 10% off. That's my paycheck. It's really not. We're bundling, and you don't allow them to bundle when they order initially. Sometimes we do this for our customers like anyway. It's behind the scenes, and we do it for them as, you know, a courtesy to them to save them money. So now they're really like, you're just wording it fancier. Does that make sense? Yeah. Y'all are still laughing at me. So now we're going to go a little more complicated. So those of you that are newer, tune out now. This is going to be over your head, and it's going to be really hard to do. Or call your sponsor or your director and ask them to re-explain this to you, like in high depth, or if it's me, call me. But so the percent off by the hour is what I'm going to call this one. This is where you divide up your hours, and it's certain hour window gets a certain percent discount. Again, this is all in the cool handy document I'm going to share too. So by the hour, same rules apply as the sale above, as I say above because I'm reading off the page, as the whole day percent off. So same percent off sale, no bundling, no combine and save, no license, no charitable cause, individual items only, right? I feel like I need to have like a waiver sign that pops up on the screen when I go there. So I will show you some of the flyers. This is like super old school because we don't even have this poor little snowman anymore. So this was one of my first flyers I did. And if you can see on here on the screen, maybe kind of, is it too grainy? Maybe. Okay, so from midnight to 2 a.m., this was the first one I did, mind you, and I think I totally stole it from Lauren Zimmerman. But from 2 a.m. or midnight to 2 a.m. was 30% off. From 2 to 4 p.m. or a.m., sorry, was 25% off. 4 to 6, 20% off, and it goes down 5% every hour. So every 2 hours, so you have midnight to 2, 30, 2 to 4, 25, 4 to 6, 20, then 6 to 8 was 15. Then we have the big chunks. So when everybody's awake, we have 8 to noon was 10% off, which again, just bundling 6 packs of bars saved 16%. So 10% is going to be really easy to make up, guys. And then from noon to 8 p.m. was 5% off. So those are going to be the people that like you totally forget, but they've mentioned like, oh yeah, Black Friday sale, count me in. So those are when you send your reminder texts out to everybody. Like 5%, not a big deal. That probably comes out to be about shipping cost, right? So not a big deal there. So that, and again, it's on the document. If you know that you have customers that have gotten up and they're going to hit those stores at 5 a.m., rearrange your time slots. If you know that the 5 a.m. push, when everything opens, everybody's going to be awake and that's when everybody's going to call, change your percentages around, okay? This is your sale. You get free reign. You do what you want to do. I also put on mine, I put voicemails do count. I make sure they call or text. Obviously, text is going to be timestamped. But voicemails, I always tell them, if you call and leave me a voicemail, those count as well. I will see what time those come in. I have always been an avid Black Friday shopper, so you usually don't find me until noon on Black Friday when I'm like finally like coming back home, about to crash, and then about to go back out for Friday evening to catch up all the stocking stuff for the really cheapy stuff that's all left over. So again, it's a sport to me, but I usually didn't check voicemails or check these. My first year, it was 8 a.m. on Saturday before anybody got a total from me. So when I tell you to do what you're comfortable with, I really mean that. And my customers were just fine with getting their 15% off at 8 a.m. the next day. And they had that next day, all day Saturday to pay for it. So it really wasn't like, oh man, it's a bummer. It's the next day. I have to wait all day for my total. No, because they're getting their Scentsy at a discount. They don't care. So set expectations, set a time limit, do what you are comfortable with. So my more mature Black Friday list here, this is the one that's going to be included in the document as well. And you'll see it too. I rearranged so that midnight to 2 was 20. And then 2 to 4 was 30 because nobody, in my opinion, was getting up before 4 a.m. Those were like the crazies like me. And they usually got me when they called and placed the order. I usually answered just to throw them off because that was fun for me. But so it's really funny because the early morning hours. However, COVID style, you can totally remake this. People might not be getting up before 8 or they might be shopping on Wednesday. remake this to show what works for you. So if you think everybody's online shopping, that's okay. They can still shop with you. Make sure you share your link, share your catalog link from your PWS, get that all over your Scentsy page so it's already been posted, they know where to find it. If you need to, attach that link in with your customer text when you tell them, hey, Black Friday sale, message me, whatever, include that catalog link too. So that was the by the hour. Again, same rules apply for all % off. For me, this is how I do it. Individual item only. Kind of get the waiver again. Okay, moving on. Next option. So those of you that really want to offer something cool, but maybe you're way too busy. Maybe you're like me and you're an avid Black Fridayer and you don't want to handle with your phone blowing up because that's way too much happening. That's okay. There's another option. And newbies, tune back in because this one you might be able to swing. Wax Cash. We all have the Wax Cash file. Even if you're watching this from a different director, we have the Wax Cash file usually in our files. And on my team page, it's on there. Set your limit. People that order online, this is usually a push them to order online right now. And it's similar to Kohl's Cash. You'll get whatever dollars off your next order. So say spend $50 online, $50 or more, you get $5 Wax Cash. It's so easy for you as the consultant because they're ordering online. You do nothing immediately. So your Friday can totally be about family. It can be about shopping, whatever you want Friday to be. If you are so busy and you don't have time to manage or organize a sale, that's okay. Do this option because you can give them cash back for ordering. You're pushing them to order online on Friday. Make sure you set your window. It has to be placed on Friday, whatever the date is, the 27th, I think. Whew, that's good if I really know that. And then, you know, set your Wax Cash limit. Get $5 back for every $50 of order, or you can just do $5 total. So this is a good thing that can be used on their next order. So it's not going to be anything they can use today. They're still going to spend retail price. They're basically spending to save later. That's the concept there. But for you, it's a definite return customer, right? So just make sure on that Wax Cash you set an expiration date. That's the important thing. Typically, all these orders are going to come in. If you set up a Black Friday Earn Your Wax Cash Here logo or party name, send them all there, and then you and your follow-ups, you include your Wax Cash, you set your expiration date, I'm saying that right, say you do it the week after it's due in 2 weeks. You've got all those orders that were just placed in that cool party, right? You sent the link out with all your specials like, hey, earn $5 for every, $5 back, or $5 Wax Cash for every $50 spent. Shop using this link, your PWS link. Again, you don't have to do anything. You don't touch the order. You don't do anything. It comes right to their door, right? So pretty. Nothing. No effort on your part. You just send out those messages. When you do your cool follow-up, and this is the cool part to do follow-up, do something crazy with those letters, do something super funky with your follow-up message, but something fun, and include that Wax Cash and put your expiration date. Even if you put it 2 weeks from the initial date they ordered or from when they earned it, guess what? You have all those orders in that party, and you have host orders, and you have rewards that you can use to redeem all these $5 worth of stuff. Just say it has to be shipped to you, or you need to deliver it as the consultant. Or if you need to ship it separately, give them an actual estimated shipping cost that you will pay, okay? So again, set expectations, only do what you can afford. So if you have a lot of local customers, Wax Cash is perfect. If you've got inventory, you can say use the Wax Cash on inventory on hand. So if this is a way, if you've got inventory that you used, your half price stuff, your host credit, things like that to build your inventory, this is perfect for you because it's not technically out of pocket money that's being spent, right? Okay, so Wax Cash, cool, got it? Everybody got it? Yeah, you guys are still laughing at me. Am I going too fast? Okay, perfect. So last option is for you inventory gals. Everybody who has an inventory right now. If you don't, tune out, sign off, whatever. Thanks for playing. Good job. Happy Black Friday. So everybody else, and it's okay to not have inventory. Don't feel like you have to like, oh my gosh, my goal is to have inventory someday. No, you don't. It's a pain in the butt. I promise you don't need it. But if you do have it and you need to move it, guess what? Now's your time. So some of the other directors have turned me on to this site called youmewho.com. It is exactly like those pronouns, youmewho.com. I'm not going to totally preach on it, but I will say go watch the demo because it's genius for inventory. It takes time, don't get me wrong. It takes a lot of time because you have to upload your photos, you upload your descriptions, your quantities, your prices, everything. It's like creating an online catalog, so to speak. They call it a list. But you upload everything in there. Again, a lot of work because it's every item individually. And yes, that means if you have older warmers, you have to Google those pictures. Good job. But once you get it done, you can send it in a link form. So it'll give you like this website that you can send people and it will take them directly towards your list. I call it an online stock room because to me, that's what it is. This is cool because you have multiple shoppers at one time. You can also set times and start times and dates of this sale. So if you want people to start Friday at midnight, like 12:01, okay, go, it's Black Friday, here's an inventory sale. Again, one-on-one because you can't post inventory publicly, right? We know the rules. So if you're messaging your customers, inventory sale, whatever discount off of, prices shown or retail price, you choose whatever % off, you choose what the rewards are. You can use Wax Cash for this as well, but this is a great way to offer your inventory to everybody at one time. They go on, they claim stuff, they can claim in different quantities, or they can claim just like 1 or 2 at a time, but multiple shoppers can shop at the same time. So typically we get bombarded on Facebook events. I've taught in the past, you can set up a Facebook event with just pictures and descriptions, and then send an ad via email with like your list of price list. So it's kind of like your ad, and then you still upload all the descriptions in a Facebook event. Same concept, but this is so much easier because it's all in one online link. And you can actually, if you're like me and you're totally like crazy about the QR code thing, then you can go into your QR code, make one, and say Black Friday sale, there's your QR code, put those in your sacks with all your orders right now, boom, you're done. Okay, so there's my inventory spiel. youmewho.com, go watch the demo. I'm not going to train you how to do that. I'm sorry. I love you all, but I had to watch it and learn it. It's easy enough. You can figure it out. It's just time consuming. So you guys are so laughing at me. Did I talk really fast? I didn't think I'd get done before 7:30, and I did. So those are my, in a nutshell, right? Maybe a big nutshell. But in a nutshell, those are the basic options on what to do with or without inventory. So we have bar specials, a whole day % off, the % off by the hour, Wax Cash, or inventory options. So those are kind of what I covered. Please, please, please reach out if you have questions about any of these options. Most likely your director has been through most of these and tried most of these too. So reach out. And yeah, now we're going to start my question and answer session. If we have other, like I said, questions that pop up, I will include them in the document that will be attached to this recording. So, or will be in the comments of the post that this recording is in. That's a better thing. I don't know how to like magically attach those things. It's like a cloud concept that's above my head. So it will be in the comments. Click on it. It will be a Word document. And that's how it will all be in one Word document. You can pick and choose what you want or see the breakdowns like the bar special, the breakdown on how to enter that on the workstation. So I hope this helped you, whether you're new, whether you're old and have just a bunch of crap you need to move, or like I said, brand new, don't really know your way around bundling. That's okay. Everybody has the right to offer what they can afford. So again, stay within compliance, y'all. You can do it. I promise everybody follows the same rules. So stay within compliance and only do what you can afford. So hope this helps. Where's my record button?